Now, the Senate has resolved to establish a 9-member select committee to probe the move by the National Assembly to reallocate 1 billion shillings from their oversight kitty. The committee will advise and recommend to the Senate the appropriate constitutional and legal measures to guide them on how to respond to the decision of the National Assembly, which also deducted monies from the judiciary, the salaries and remuneration commission and treasury. Our man in Parliament, Aaron Ochieng, now reports.
Would then tend to think that
the special sitting of the Senate was called by the Senate Speaker on behalf of Majority Leader Kithure Kindiki to discuss recent developments in Parliament ahead of resumption of normal sessions on Tuesday. Top on the agenda was the conduct of the National Assembly that did away with over 1 billion shillings allocated to the senators for their oversight roles in the counties. The motion was moved by Elgeyo Marakwet Senator Kipchumba Murkomen on behalf of Senator Kithure Kindiki.
We knew, Mr. Speaker, that money was little. Yes, we knew, but we said that a journey of 1,000 miles must start with one step.
While seconding the motion, Minority Leader Moses Wetangula urged his colleagues to support the current calls for a referendum to strengthen the Senate, since despite being the upper house, most of the powers were vested in the National Assembly.
You want to know how these guys have gone drunk? You should have watched the debate in the House on Monica Juma. I was disturbed, Mr. Speaker. Even when Duale purported to move a motion to amend the motion, you could see that his body language was not in it.
It has come now a time where we need to take this to the people. And the only way we can take it to the people is through a referendum. Mr. Speaker, we have no choice but to go to referendum so the people, we will iron out these differences we have. We set it clearly, the mandates of both houses.
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they're doing. So I'd like to appeal to the Senate that this lower house really doesn't know what it's doing.
The Senate resolved to form a 9-member select committee to probe the move by the National Assembly to reallocate 1 billion shillings from their oversight kitty and resist attempts by the National Assembly to cripple their activities, adding that they will undertake their role despite the looming cash crunch. The special sitting concluded that the National Assembly's action was pegged on the fact that the targeted institution had wronged them in one way or another, and the deductions were to serve as a punishment. It might as well be referred to as an onslaught by the members of the Senate to their counterparts of the National Assembly, but this is not the first time that the two houses are at loggerheads over legislative matters. Aaron Ochieng, KTN, Parliament.